Hi friends, it's Becky and I want to share an unboxing with you today. This is my Adornable Elements Beads of the Month Club subscription, and they have 6 subscriptions available as a monthly bead subscription, and I subscribe to 2 of them that I get on a regular basis, plus the rotating beads of the month, which rotates through all 6 of them. And the 2 that I subscribe to each month are the 11 seed beads of the month subscription and the 2-hole beads of the month subscription. And this month, my rotating beads of the month are the Gemstone beads of the month clubs. So I get all 3 of these. The other 3 that are available are the fire polish beads of the month, the delicas of the month, which are 11 delica beads, and then there's also the hot and trendy beads of the month, which will give you some fun check glass shapes. Often you'll find some 3-hole beads in there as well, so that's a really fun subscription to get. But with the gemstone beads of the month, you get 6 different cuts of the same gemstone. So that's going to be really fun to share with you. And I also got a little surprise in my bag. It was a bead anniversary, so it's been a year that I have been getting these beads of the month clubs, and they sent me this little Swarovski heart crystal as a free gift. I love little surprises like this. It just makes my heart happy to have just the sweetest little present sent to me. Just, it's been a year and I've been enjoying it, and it has been so much fun to do this. So I also get an add-on subscription. It doesn't cost that much, but it's just a findings companion pack that they send with it. And so I get that with all of the rest of my subscription as well. So we'll open up that in a minute after we go through all of these other ones. So the Ocean Jasper is the gemstone beads of the month that I'm going to be sharing with you. And then for the 2-hole beads of the month, the theme is Berry Lemonade. And then the 11 seeds of the month is Night Sky. And these are the beads. So I'm going to be... Ooh, my camera is tipping. That was interesting. All right, friends, let's get it together and stay where we want to be. Now these come in little containers like this. They have both the single option and the double option when you subscribe. I get the single option. A double option is just twice as many of each of the beads that you get. You get 8 selections of seed beads, 8 selections of 2-hole beads, and like I said with the gemstone, it's 6 selections. So let's get a little bit closer and we can take a look at the colors of each of these beads while we take a look at them. I'm going to start right up here in the corner with our 11 seed beads of the month. This is Picasso Transparent Garnet. It's really hard to see that red through there, but it is there. It's just a really, really dark, kind of reddish color on these beads. It makes for a really great neutral. This bead I am obsessed with. Do you see those little pops of blue in there? Watch what happens when I tilt this and the light changes. Some of the blue disappears and it goes back to that matte gray. I literally am obsessed with this bead color. It is Crystal Azzurro Matte. The bead code on that is 11-4556. I love it. It is just so cool. And here's just to let you know that if you're not a subscriber or something like that, but you see one of these beads that I'm sharing and you would like to get some, you can email the Adornable Elements folks, and if they have it in stock, they'll sell it to you. You can get any of these if they have it available as an extra. Next one, we've got Opaque Cobalt AB. So it's the cobalt color with that AB finish. I love it. It's beautiful, rainbowy. And then we've got our matte silver lined cobalt. We've got 3 cobalts in a row here. And then next we've got transparent cobalts. And I love the, with glass and with ceramics, when you get that cobalt mineral, it just makes this deep, deep blue, and it's one of my favorites, that Noxzema blue. And then we've got transparent, wait, dyed light topaz. That's what this one. It's dyed light topaz alabaster, silver lined. And this is dyed blush silver lined alabaster. And that's just the simplest and like subtlest pink you'll ever see. And then last but not least, we have a Duracoat galvanized muscat seed beads, and that is the 11 seed beads of the month. Let's go back over here to the front and go through our berry lemonade selection right there. This is the ice slushy colored pineapple Samos Parpuka, and I've had the question of what Parpuka means. Parpuka is just the company name that produces these beads. They produce a lot of really unique shaped 2-hole beads with some really cool colors, and so this is the Samos. It's the shape of the bead is Samos, and the company is Parpuka, Samos Parpuka. They make one of my favorite bead shapes, the Cheops. They also make a couple of really other cool like Arcos and things like that. So it's just the bead company. That's what Parpuka is. And then we've got red candy beads, and they are 2-hole beads. They're shaped a little bit like the like a macaron thing, where it's not completely flat on both sides. One side is a little more flat than the other for that to make it into more of a candy shape, but it's not exactly the same as like a cabochon where it's like a clearly delineated line between the flat and the curved side. All right, and then we've got some satin metallic fuchsia crescents. I guess sat is satin because satin metallic, that definitely looks like that. I love this color. And then we've got pastel light rose silkies. And you know what? I haven't been sharing the amounts of these. There are 6.5 grams of the Samos. There are 15 pieces in the candy 2-hole beads. And then for the crescents, that was 7 grams of these beads. And we get 5 of these pyramid hex beads. So they are, you know, hex shaped. And then you've got your little 2 holes in the sides and then a little pokey part on that. Then we've got some pastel light rose silky beads. That's these guys right here. Let's get this a little bit closer into view. There are 20 of these in this. And these silky beads, they've got a bump on one side. Some silky beads are flat on both sides, but these ones have that bump. So you want to pay attention to which direction you're going through the beads when you're working with them, so they end up facing the right way. And then we've got some Celsian Siam ruby tile beads. These are Czech tile beads. They're about the same size as these silky beads. They don't have a bump on one side, and the holes go through parallel to 2 of the square sides instead of diagonally through it like you have with the silky beads. And then we've got some Ionic Light Yellow Red Gem Duos. And these are fantastic. I am in love with this color. That is just so, like, I can't get over the color of that. That's definitely going to be part of a project. I just need to figure out how I want to put those together with some of these other beads, because that's perfect. And also, look how great this goes with some of these other beads from the seed bead selection. It's pretty awesome, actually. And I honestly, these would go great with some of the pink beads. And then we've got some neutrals that would also be fantastic with some of these other beads. They would really go good together. And then we've got crystal pink lined super duos. And for this, like, I think I'm gonna ask for if I can buy some extras from them, because I am in love with these. These are like right up my alley. Exactly, they're Becky coated, basically, with that hot pink lining inside the super duos. Isn't that great? All right, so let's take a look at the Ocean Jasper and the different sizes and shapes that we have with these. We have 30 in this single subscription for the Gemstone Beads of the Month. 30 of the 4x6mm rondelles. And I just put a few of them in here. And I tried to pick a selection so you could see the different colors that we get with this gemstone, because there is some variation. And then we've got some large hole rondelles. They are 5 by 8 millimeter. These would be fantastic for stringing on a leather cord. And there are 14 of them in this subscription. Then we've got some 8 millimeter cushions. There are 8 of them in here, and I just selected like 4 representatives of the different colors and that you get with this shape. These are sort of like lantern-y shaped for these cushion cuts. I really like that cut of the gemstone. Then we've got pendant here. It is a double pointed pendant. It is 8 by 40 millimeters. We've got a side-to-side drill up here on the top, and that's a bit wider than our pointy pendant down here at the bottom. And there's one of those in the single club subscription. Then we've got some faceted rounded teardrops. I selected a little variation of colors that you get with that. There are 6 of them in this subscription. That's just 3 of them. And they are 8 by 12 millimeters. And then we've got some heishis. These are 4 by 8 millimeters. Looks like they've also got some pretty large holes, so they would also fit really well on a leather cord if you were going to be doing some stringing on that. And there were 15 of these in the subscription. I'm going to pan back out a little bit so we can look at these together all in a row. And I'm going to open up the Findings companion pack, and let's take a look at what we have in there. I'm just going to scooch this a little bit up, and I'm going to start putting the findings in here so you can see them a little bit better. Oh, I know, Ellen. All right, we've got some silicone stopper beads. That's these guys right here. And these are useful if you've got some like snake chain or maybe some leather or something like that, and you want to make an adjustable bracelet. These stopper beads are what you would put the chain through in order to create those adjustable bracelets. So we've got 6 of these in my Findings Companion Starter Kit, and they are 3 by 6 millimeters in size, so we've got those. And then we've got twist pinch bail. Hold on, let me make sure I've got everything out real quick. This twist pinch bail is fantastic, actually. I bet, let me see if this would fit in here. I think I'm pulling them apart like this. Let's see if it will go up and fit in there. No, it won't. That's fine, because I can pinch right on there. It's 32 millimeters. All right, and now I've got a little bail for the pendant that came in there. That's pretty sweet, actually. I might get a little bit of glue to glue the ends of this pinch bail in. Yep. Might do that. Might could. That's pretty fun. Then we've got some hairpins, and these hairpins have little loops here that we could attach some dangles to in order to make some little barrettes or hair doodads. I might actually do that. I'm having some ideas for that. And we've got 2-inch ball head pins. These are 21 gauge. And these are pretty substantial head pins. I think that they wouldn't need wrapped loops to hold. They could hold pretty easily with, these are good quality head pins. but there are 10 of these. There we go. And that 5-strand filigree push-pull clasp. It's a little box clasp. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands there and 5 strands there. Here's the back side. And what else do we do? Some fancy ear hooks. That's these guys here. And there's 2 pairs of those. We also have some silicone earring backs. That can go along with these ear hooks. And then some twisted jump rings. They are 6mm and there's 12 of these. Let's put these over here. And then twisted hook and eye clasps. So we've got these hooks and then the twisted eye part is this one here. And there's 2 of these. And so we've got them in kit, and that is the Companions Finding Pack. And this is all of my Beads of the Month clubs for March 2025. Ooh, where's my heart? There we go. I'm going to stick this one over here with it so you can see my little thank you for being a member present right there. Again, that wasn't part of the subscription. It's just something that they gave for my anniversary. It was very unexpected. I love a nice, unexpected thank you from a company. I am really happy to share these with you. I will put links in the description to Adornable Elements. And if you use the code that is in the description as well, when you sign up, they'll make every effort to get you on the same rotation. I'm in for, if you wanted to do the rotating beads of the month, or just making sure that you get the same seed bead and 2-hole bead subscription if that's what you decide to sign up for. But like I said, they have a lot of other ones as well. And if you are a subscriber, don't forget to bookmark the URL. There's a little URL underneath my thumb for the patterns that they do. These are free patterns that you can download and access for the month of March. It changes every month. So this is for subscribers, and that again, that address is valid until March 31st. Don't throw away your packing slip until you find that URL, my friends. All right, until next time, happy beading.